freaking made it. I have been traveling for the last 6 hours actually. The train was delayed. The train to get to London was delayed, and then the train from the Eurostar was delayed arriving, and then it was delayed on entry too. This is my room, a very small room tour, but we have full length mirror. This is the door, got a bed here, and this is the bathroom. Ooh. Again, very, very small. I'm gonna go and try and find something to eat now. I'm gonna probably go to Lidl if it's open and find something to eat because I need food. And this is my unfortunate view from my room, but that's okay. I'm not planning to be in this room much apart from in the evenings and for sleeping.
He's a nice guy and I might let him slide around by midnight.
Lidl was a success. Now to get back to the hotel.
I feel like I can now officially do like an introduction to this vlog. I'm in Paris by myself. I thought I'd have more time to like wander around the local area, but I kind of wanted to come back here and eat before I go to bed, and I didn't want to go to a restaurant that late, so I decided I would just buy something from Lidl, which was like a 5-minute walk away. And I've got like got a bacon wrap, I think. I've also bought some fake Pringles and some classic potato chips. I have literally no plans for the next few days apart from going to the Louvre. I probably should have had more of a plan of what I was going to do each day, but I really don't. So I have bought myself a Navigo pass, one of these, so I have sorted this out now. So I've got 6 more trips on this before it runs out. I don't know, the weird thing is I don't feel anxious at all. I don't feel nervous, I feel fine, which is wild, guys. My anxiety has come leaps and bounds. I thought I'd be so anxious coming here, and like, I haven't been. I've been really calm. I don't know what's happened. Good morning, everyone. It is currently 8 in the morning. I need to go downstairs and have some breakfast because I do need to leave here by around 8:30. It doesn't matter, to be honest, it doesn't matter if I am a little bit later because my entry time isn't until 9:30, but I still want to get to the Louvre early just to kind of, you know, try and be as much of the crowd as possible. Anyway, I've already had some drama this morning. I was putting on my makeup and I don't know why, but I decided I'd put my white t-shirt on before I do my makeup, and that resulted in, where is it? This. Yeah. Don't know how to get it out. So I'm one t-shirt down, and instead I'm wearing this today, which is, can we even see it? My Lando Norris. We did it top. But oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna go downstairs to the buffet to have breakfast, see what's happening, and then I will head on over to the Louvre, and then we'll probably go to the Seine after the Louvre. So, don't know how much talking I'll do again to the camera today. We will see as I go throughout the day, but what I do, let's get to it. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to the Louvre. I'm excited, I'm ready. And then I think we're gonna walk around the Seine. I think we also got like, I don't know, camera shy. Didn't actually film most of the buffet. Maybe I'll do it over the next coming days. But yeah, let's head on out for our day.
Attention, sur la ligne 13, la station Gabriel-Péry est fermée.
Louvre done. Now we're gonna go to the Seine and walk down the Seine, probably towards the Eiffel Tower. Get a little bit closer. Let's do it. I literally can't believe I'm here on my own. Like, who am I? What is this? How am I just wandering the streets of Paris on my own? Who allowed me to do this? Bad angle again. We are heading for the Champs-Élysées. I think that's what it's called. And we're going to try and find Arc de Triomphe. I think this is the roundabout up here where you have like a straight walk down to the Arc de Triomphe. I vaguely remember this from when I was here before. Target spotted. Realize how close I am to it. Like, that looks so big in real life.
Symbolizes the friendship between France and the Empire of the in this prison that making it several
Alright, it is now 7 PM. I'm just about back at my hotel. Been a long day. I'll catch up with you
once I'm in my room.
Wow, I actually did a lot more than I thought I was going to do today. I walked nearly 23,000 steps. My watch tells me 22,983. The weather has been very on and off. It could not decide whether it wanted to be sunny or rainy. It's very on and off throughout the entire day, so that was an experience. Firstly, of course, we went to the Louvre. I got a little bit overwhelmed in the Louvre, to be honest. There was a lot to see, and I don't think I even saw half of it. I was there for, I think, 2-3 hours maybe. I went for the 9:30 a.m. slot, and I must tell you guys, that was like the perfect slot to go to if you want to see Mona Lisa. I'm not too, I think it might be like the first one of the day, but there was barely any crowd when I went, and I was able to pretty much go straight up to the barrier and take a picture within 5 minutes of like being in the same room. So yeah, I highly recommend also getting there early, and your first port of call when you arrive there is to go to the Mona Lisa, because that's pretty much what I did. I stormed through and went up there, and then there's so much to see at the Louvre. I kind of decided I would like to see like the Napoleon and like the French paintings, because I'm reading War and Peace, and Bonaparte and Napoleon are part of War and Peace. So after the Louvre, okay, when I exited the Louvre, I'm not gonna lie, I gasped because the first thing I saw was the Eiffel Tower in the distance, and I was like, it's the Eiffel Tower. So I gasped, and then I tried to slowly make my way there. I saw, I think it was the Olympic torch. I think that's what the round dome thing is with the flame underneath it from Paris 2024. And then it started to rain. I think it also rained whilst I was in the pyramid as well, in the Louvre, I mean, in the pyramid. Then I started to make my way over to the Eiffel Tower, but then I got a bit sidetracked, and I then went across to the Arc de Triomphe, because I was like, wait, I need to go and see this. So yeah, I did have a little trundle past, I think, the Royal Palace and other little bits. And then when I was getting closer to the Eiffel Tower, pretty much like right underneath it, I saw that there were some boat tours. And so on the spot, I was on my phone and ordered myself a boat cruise that was an hour or so long, and quickly did that. So I saw my first peek of the Notre Dame, which I'm going to go and see more tomorrow. Hopefully, if the queues aren't too bad, I might go inside. I went more to the Eiffel Tower, right underneath it quite clearly, went as close as I could without having to pay a ticket, which I actually looked up the cost to go up the Eiffel Tower, and I thought it was very cheap. It was saying it was like £46 or potentially euros. And I was like, that feels very cheap to go to the Eiffel Tower. I thought it would be way more expensive. But I did not go up to the Eiffel Tower because I'm scared of heights. And so I just sat and watched. Had a pancake and a cup of tea, which was much needed for my heart. And then I made my way back home. I think I saw it. I saw the Concorde thing, which is the largest square in Paris. I didn't go to it, I just like walked past it, but I saw that. So I did go to the restaurant, to a supermarket, and buy I think this is a pasta salad with a Caesar salad dressing. So we're gonna try this. Also, me and my brothers, this is a very classic drink for us, Orangina. One thing, I've been really anxious about the pickpocketing here. So far, so good. I've not seen any dodgy people, even around the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, where they say it's like the worst. It's been pretty quiet, and like, I haven't seen anyone but suspicious. I thought it'd be quite a good idea to kind of share tips on how to get around Paris Well, to be honest, my only tip is to use the metro because that's pretty much the only thing I have used to get around is the metro. And the apps I have loved using are the Bonjour RATP app, which kind of tells you exactly what mode of transport can get you from A to B. It doesn't just include the metro, it does include the RER and buses as well, and also like mentions Lime bikes and Lime scooters. I don't know if they've got scooters actually, but I've seen the bikes around. I highly suggest when you first get into Paris and you want to use public transport, get a Navigo Easy Pass. I managed to get one at the ticket, like the self-serve ticket booth, instead of having to go to someone to ask for it, because sometimes the English is not 100%. You never know in Paris. Sometimes people don't know how to speak English. I mean, you'd think so, being at an international train station, but you never know. Really, really easy actually. I found a YouTube channel quite recently, actually, just by searching the metro and how to get around in Paris. Like, I always do this before I go away, especially now I'm traveling alone. I do this a lot, is to watch YouTube videos of people making their ways around the town, the city, and they give you a lot of tips and tricks. And so I found out about the Navigo Easy from that. Otherwise, I think I would probably been quite lost when I arrived into Paris, not really knowing where to go, how to do it, whatever. Anyway, so they not only suggested the apps to use, but also to use the Navigo Easy Pass. Now, this means that you can put on here a set amount of trips, and then that's your pass to go. And then they've also got a separate ticket booth that you can charge this with. I think you may be able to also charge this up using your phone. Like, if you put your card next to your phone, it can read it as well. So then you can kind of top it up, I think, on your phone, and you can like check it as well, how many trips you've got left in here. Because I don't plan to use the metro tons, like maybe twice a day, maybe. Today I thought I'd probably use it 3 times, but I did only end up using it twice. I was quite good at walking everywhere, which is great, but you can just do that. Of course, there's taxis, but I think they're more expensive. And buses, I don't know, I have like anxiety about buses and like the fear of missing stops. So I prefer going on the metro, which is pretty much how I've made my way around Paris the last couple of days. Pretty much like the underground in London, or the subway in America, in New York, or the metro in Sofia, when I went to Sofia in Bulgaria. Very, very easy, and it's honestly really... The reason why I just thought of this now is because I'm just about to scan it with my phone. If I had my other camera with me, I'll probably show you guys me scanning it, but you literally just put it to the head of your phone like you would like a card or whatever, or like another phone when you want to like share contact details. But I'm just going to put it on the top of my phone and see how many passes I have left to go in here. I think I must have 3, which I guess makes sense. Like 1, no, we should have 4, because 1 to get to here, 2 today, so that's 3. So yeah, I've got probably 4 more trips left, so I'm gonna have 1 left over before I go. So maybe tomorrow I will use the tram, the metro more than once. I think it can also be used on the buses, I think, and the RER as well. I don't really know what the RER is. I still haven't quite figured out what the difference is. Is the RER the metro? What is RER? I don't know. Maybe I should look that up. Good morning, folks. It is about 8:30 in the morning. Today I'm starting off a little bit later, mainly because I don't really have like a set schedule for this morning. I only have like the museum in the afternoon, so I thought I would just like take it slower this morning. Breakfast closes at 10, so I've got a little while. I'll probably wander down in about 30 minutes probably. I have not been sticking to my diet whilst I've been here, my gluten-free, dairy-free diet, and I've got like the worst tummy ache because of it. So I'm kind of like regretting it now. I think today I'm going to try and keep it as safe as possible. It's really difficult it's really difficult visiting a different country and having these issues because you can't quite figure out what is good and what's bad to eat. I feel really tired as well. I feel like I walked a lot yesterday. My feet are hurting, which is the standard, but I'm gonna get ready. I'm staying in this whilst I put my makeup on because I don't want to ruin another shirt. Also, the weather is meant to be nicer today and potentially sunny all day, fingers crossed, so hopefully no rain. So I'm going to risk it and not take a raincoat or a hooded thing, and we'll see how today goes. But yeah, on to day 3, technically day 2, but day 3 of exploring. Fit check. I've got a baby tee underneath, it is short sleeved, my jeans, this top just for now before it gets too hot. Shoes wise, guys, these are falling apart. I think I'm gonna trial using these and see how I get on, and if I'm struggling, I guess I can come back here and change my shoes or just live with the pain. These are brand new, never really used before shoes. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. Here they are, the new shoes. Is this gonna be a bad idea? Let's hope not. Again, you would never be able to tell that the Notre Dame was burnt down at all. It looks pretty structurally sound. It's pretty impressive, really, that they managed to reconstruct it and reopen it to the public. Pretty happy about that. Anyway, I'm gonna go find this bookstore that's really famous now, so looking forward to doing that. Success. I went into the store and I did buy a book, and it's actually a book that I'm about to start reading as soon as I finish reading To Kill a Mockingbird, so it made sense to buy it. I need to find somewhere to have lunch now. It's nearly 5 to 12. Let's go and find something to eat somewhere. might go and find like a shop. I'm making my way to the museum now. I have an hour and 15 minutes technically, but we got this. Okay, another terrible angle. I'm going back to the hotel now. It's about 5 o'clock. I bought my dinner. The cafe at the museum didn't work out. They were fully booked. So alright, I'm now back quickly in my room. Yeah, I'm just really tired. I think I overdid it yesterday, and today was the fallout of that. I also could not fall asleep last night, which probably did not help. But sorry, I wanted to put the chair on to undo my laces on my new shoes. What was I gonna say? I feel like I really didn't do very much today. I pretty much only saw the Notre Dame and the museum, and that wiped me out. Yesterday I definitely did a lot more. I saw all the things I really wanted to see. I really wanted to also see the Statue of Liberty, but that's too far out and around, and you know, I had to pick and choose what I wanted to do, and I decided to choose and do those two things. This, whatever this is, I don't quite know what it is, but it looks like it's got salami on it, so I was like, okay. Anyway, I really need to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. So I think checkout is at 12, but I'll probably check out before then, because I feel like that's, you know, a waste of a morning. So I don't quite know what I'm going to do yet. Thing is, my train isn't until like 4:30, so I'll have 5 hours between that. Well, 4 hours, but technically I think I'll aim to get to the trains. Well, I want to be at the train station an hour before my train goes, give or take. Maybe even earlier than that, because I think there's like restaurants or like cafes or whatever that I can probably just get like a lunch from. So I don't really want to drag my suitcase everywhere tomorrow. So just to see where the wind. I was looking for my phone then. You're on my phone. Yeah, I'll figure it out tomorrow what I will do. Well, no, I won't figure it out tomorrow. I'll figure it out now after I film this bit. The Notre Dame was honestly amazing to see in real life. I don't remember seeing it before when I came here as a child, but really good. The restoration project they've had going on to like recover it from the fire, like, I mean, you can tell it's newly done, but also you can't tell between the old and the new. Yes, so then after Notre Dame, I headed over to the Museum d'Orsay, which I found out used to be a train station back in the day, which honestly makes sense. It looks like a train station once you're in there, which honestly it looks amazing. I'm there for the architecture of the place more than the art, I think, in the end. There were some classics in there though. There was some Monet, there were some Van Goghs in there, some Tissot, if that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, some names I really recognise in there. I should also say I did go into a souvenir store, so I could not find any stickers, but I came away pretty happy with my selection of items. So the items I have, my water spilled in my bag, which is not very helpful. I came away with a K with the Eiffel Tower and the Arc de Triomphe on it, which I thought was really, really cool. And then I came away also, so I decided, like, if I could not get a sticker, my go-to will always be a key ring and some pins. And then I'll add the pins to my backpack. Original Paris pin, which I think is really, really cute. So these are the two souvenirs. Everything else I've bought whilst I'm here has been food or tickets for things. So I think I've done really, really well with that. Like, not overspending anything. Alright, brief update before I go to bed. I have finished To Kill a Mockingbird, and so I can actually start And Then There Were None on the Eurostar on the way home. I will also probably on the Eurostar home finish Catch 22. I only have one chapter left of that as well. Like, To Kill a Mockingbird and Catch 22 have been very side by side the entire time because I've been like flipping between both of them. So I kind of knew going into this week that I'd finish them this week. Anyway, it's now 11:30, so I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night. All right, we've made it. It is day 4, and it's home time. Actually, home time's not until like 4 this afternoon. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Sad to say, my French trip is coming to a close. It's been an adventure, but yeah, I'm happy that I've done it. I need to figure out how I'm gonna pay. I had like an email from the hotel saying I don't need to pay anymore. I just need to put my card in the checkout box, but I'm like, how do I pay? I don't know. I will see you guys later on. I'm gonna go have some breakfast now. Actually, I'm gonna do my makeup first, then go have my breakfast, and then see what the day holds. We are gonna go to the Statue of Liberty. I managed to drop off my bag at the hotel instead of having to pay €10 for a locker. But we are now going to go to the Liberty statue. That was not the right way of saying it. This angle is hysterical and pretty awful. I apologise. We're nearly there. I've seen it. I'm singing the Liberty statue. Let's go. Guys, I literally just looked behind me and guys, I did not realise that the Eiffel Tower was right behind me. What the poop? And then over on the other side. Okay, so we're now gonna head over to Moulin Rouge, I think. It's 11:30. We've got 3 hours. 2 hours. 2.5 hours. So I'm going to go over to Moulin Rouge, see what's up with that. Just like that, I am back home. Wow, what a week. Hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I have enjoyed taking you along with me. This was a huge step out of my comfort zone. I haven't quite got the guts to vlog in public like this. I also had that lanyard around me, so it was kind of like here the entire time, so I apologize for that. I think I've made a really good choice going by myself. I did not get pickpocketed, I did not get hurt, managed to find my way around the entire city, saw all the things I wanted to see. Actually, there were a few things that I didn't manage to see, but then I can always be like, I can go another time. You know, like, there's nothing stopping me from going again. So I can go and see the things I want to see another time. And go and see the things I've seen before again. Didn't quite get the guts to eat out, but I'm proud of myself for going to the supermarket and buying myself food and eating that. And back to reality now, unfortunately. But I will see you guys in my next video. And yeah, I need to sort out my cat because she has not been a good girl whilst I've been away. So I need to tidy up and do some things for her. But yeah, much love. Goodbye and see you guys in my next video. I must also apologise for the mess that this vlog has probably been and for the bad angles. And yeah, I guess that's what I'm sorry for. But I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.